The once crowded walls and stained glass windows of Ely have been stripped of all ornamentation, creating an aesthetic which favors purity, simplicity, and austerity. If the dynamic between iconoclasm and idolatry is as old as religion itself, today, especially in the West, art has found new ways to engage with our spiritual impulses, even when the audience is often secular.
I think that one of the wonderful things about art is that it can be detached from its context and appreciated as an aesthetic object. I think we are doing something that adds value to it. We also need to be sensitive, though, that we're maybe subtracting another meaning that it might have had to the original viewers. And yet there's room, too, to bring these things together. And I think that this is the kind of thing that you can see happening in some of the installations where people are reusing churches or sacred spaces for new forms of art.
St. Paul's Cathedral in London, England, is one of these spaces. And the 350-year-old cathedral has opened its doors to embrace a new form of spiritually inspired art.
You feel the thick patina of memory that has been built up in this place. And everybody feels it, you know, and that's why people love going into these spaces.
This installation, titled The Martyrs, first went on display in 2014 to critical acclaim. Its creators are husband and wife Bill Viola and Kira Perov, pioneers of video art. Called by some the Rembrandts of the video age, their work encompasses a kind of spirituality that emphasizes togetherness and shared experience.
To place a work is really a great honor, and to share that kind of space is reciprocal. It really is. The piece gains in meaning, and the space gains as well.
The response to Martyrs was so great that in 2016, the Violas followed it up with a second work. This time, a triptych called Mary. Where other art forms capture only the static image frozen in linear time, the Viola's work fragments, extends, and collages images in all sorts of different timelines. The effect bears parallels with the early spiritual art of the Buddhist caves of Ajanta, whose confusion of images forced spiritual seekers to find their own enlightenment.
Most people, I would say, that come to the cathedral are not Christians, are of any faith. So the works are actually made for personal contemplation. Bill has said that art for me is the process of waking up the soul. And so this is the reason why these pieces are here.
Bill and Kira Viola's video altarpiece, if you like, actually reinvents religious art for our age